that information. I didn't know if you had anything else there. From what I have here, this wouldn't. We typically do violent crimes here in my office.
Okay.
So this wouldn't be categorized as my office. Have you tried the Attorney General's office? Because a lot of what you were saying with the Sheriff's Department, that is something that they would look into. If it's like a failure to aid or failure to act, or if there's any sort of like civil rights.
I'm sorry.
So here, let me grab you 1 second. So we have reached out to the Attorney General office, and my husband is here with me also. I need to go deal with the babies real quick. He knows this inside out as well as I do, and he's been with me every step of the way as far as sending and receiving all these documents.
I need to make sure she's not calling and make sure she's trying to set us up to murder us.
And this is recording.
I know she's gonna say I'm crazy, but we have.
She's read the letter.
Should we talk to her? I don't trust this. The Master Sergeant of the State Police. You told them about sexual assault, right? Mm-hmm. And they denied. We have hours of FOIAs. We have video records were denied. Piatt County. I'm scared right now. I don't even know how to talk to her right now.
Well, here's what she's telling me. She said they do.
She can't help you. I know.
Yet. So here's the thing.
She doesn't want to help you.
Let
me understand. She doesn't want to help you, Tara.
She says she deals with only violent crimes.
Okay.
But
what about me getting hit by Bradford Craig 5 times and then refusing and redacts everything, will not press charges, even calls people the N-word 5 times on video camera. Rick Cumler shoots an arrow at a minor, almost runs. I mean, we've got
and we've sent
3 years
to the AG with no response.
Hundreds, 50, 60. I'm about to cry. I'm in the middle about to file a lawsuit. She just out of nowhere calls us. This is suspicious. We've been begging for help. And you're calling us, and we don't know if you're a miracle or you're here to hurt us. You know what I mean? We're freaking out. We're hiding. We're in hiding from Piatt County Sheriff's right now because of the. We have a video of an officer that was corrupted after the sheriff sent of him unzipping my wife's jacket, exposing her breast, putting his hands in her pants after being cuffed. And now the sheriff won't give back the video, trying to high play games. He showed up to our house with a hit squad. We have all this on camera, you guys. We called the Illinois State Police. They wouldn't lift a finger. She called you guys to tell about sexual assault. No one would help us. You should listen to the 911 calls. You should hear this is bad, man, what's going on in Illinois with this family. It's really bad. From the minute we bought the house, we were under real estate duress and fraud. The agent ran out of us. They threw a lame disclosure on our family. And I know you're going to say, oh, it's all civil, but it's really not. There's actual real criminal stuff in Illinois going on here, massively bad. And we've been assaulted for 3 years by the Piatt County Sheriffs, a lawyer, a doctor, OSF. Like, it's bad, man. I got assaulted by my doctor for no reason, trying to call me crazy. Yes, I'm hyper because for the last 3 years, we have been getting a massive assault on my child, my wife, racial. They've been calling us, I can't even, I'm just right in the middle. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Larry, are you okay?
I'm trying to be, ma'am, and I don't want to make it sound offensive to you. And if you listen to all the videos, I've been nothing but kind to cops. I've asked and pleaded for 3 years to protect my family. You need to sit and have an professional investigator come and meet with us and watch all the videos, because we're filing a massive federal lawsuit against everybody. You have no idea the stuff my family has gone through for 3 years of harassment. Animal control, EPS, CPS. You have no idea what this family has gone through, and no one will help us. We will out-of-staters show up, buy some raw property that was... Let me breathe. So we bought a piece of property on 1412 Riverbend Lane. All agents involved fraudulently screwed us over, didn't disclose this lane agreement that had massive lawsuits in it. The guy who ran me over the car is now trying to put a no trespassing on. We haven't been home for 30 days. Like, you need to check into this, what I'm saying about Piatt County. They're serving this document unauthorized. It's illegal. It's violation of my civil rights. They have violated our civil rights. Like, we have 152 offenses right now that I can prove to you documentable right now. Tuscola Police is doing the same thing. Look my name up and find out how many people keep calling the cops and we're not getting charged because we've never done anything. We're being harassed and followed by people, and it's a small clannish community down here. And her grandpa who died was a national celebrity, A.J. Huffer. And there's something about his estate they've been trying to steal from us, thinking we all this money. And sorry, I'm like, it's really big. This is huge. This is not craziness. I have evidence, video, receipts, proof, everything. And if you force that Piatt County Sheriff to give the video of Lane Coffey arresting Tara Huffer, putting him in his car, you will see him unzip, unexpose her breast after he's cuffed her, puts his hands in her pocket and plays with her vagina. Okay, I watched it. I was a witness, and now it's corrupted files. And he shows up to our house on May 19th with a hit squad, and they show up out of nowhere. You should watch the video. You just would be appalled, man. You're a woman. You should not. Don't you have daughters? Don't you guys care about women in the state? Sorry. Okay, and then my wife reported this to OSF Medical, and we have the video. You should watch. The doctor purposely diagnosed her wrong. Wouldn't diagnose her. I had my doctor throw a pen at me because I wanted her to check out my feet and fungus, and she threw a pen at me and ran out the freaking office. Look that up. There's a police report in there. Why didn't you guys call me about that? No one followed up. She threw a pen at me. It's like, F you. Instead of telling that story. Everybody since we started have been trying to tell her we're mentally unstable and crazy. Look at this. And you need a real investigator at that type to begin. Well, we asked for them. We called it. 911 you should listen to. We begged for detectives. And I've said this. If I'm making false reports or lying to you, charge me right away. I will take it, won't even deny it. Not that you're when you're arresting a lot of people.
Okay, I'm going to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Tara said that you have reported to the Attorney General.
Yes, ma'am. Multiple times.
And
We've even got letters. Nope, nothing. No response whatsoever. And there's a political issue in here involved too. We're conservatives. Everybody's some sort of weird liberal. Walked into our house telling us, taking Trump signs if you are never Trumpers. Man, this started the minute we moved in. You can see the pattern of harassment, the collusion. They've been trying to set us up, watching us. There's a letter from a lawyer right now that's in the court where she admits that the clients are watching my children, watching me, and that they're trying to gather malicious behavior. If you actually, other lawyers on state read it, and there's no freaking way a judge could allow a lawsuit like this. That judge is corrupted me. I'm in the middle. It's so funny that you called. Okay, we've tried to get lawyer after lawyer. We've been in Champaign telling them, lawyers know we have it. They will listen to us, take all our information, come back later and go, oh, we can't help you. It's conflict of interest. Illegal. I mean, it's clannish stuff going on down here. I whistleblowed Pavlov Media. My wife and I have a video where Michael Lentz and them were spying on women in the bathroom. I was their facility maintenance manager. I caught them. Oh, you better know too. They have illegal Trinidad and cartel people working out of there for the last 3 to 9 months. I know whistleblower. And from that moment on, we were first our life when we were out the neighbor to be honest. This is new today. This is all very fast. You're the only person ever really big as you you might have done this. Okay. All right.
you're giving me more information that I didn't have originally.
All right, never mind.
However,
You're recording all this.
it is not up to me if we open an investigation. This is up to our command. But part of this, because it has been reported to the Attorney General's office, they would take precedence over this type of investigation. This would be within their wheelhouse.
No, but they don't care. So, anyway. All
But
right.
they
Is there? Is
All right.
it?
She's not gonna help us. Okay. No, we've said it.
Do you have a?
She said she's gonna tell the cops, and they're gonna find us.
Okay. Do you have a direct email to get so I can get to the AG?
There's no way you can put us in direct contact with people because what
To
we're
the
telling.
AG?
Well, what we're telling you is serious. It's not just give us an email. We're telling you life-threatening stuff. Our life has been in danger for 3 months because of what we have, what we know. They're following us. They're saying, look, we get to Tuscola, and literally the first day we've got 8 phone calls on us about stuff that the school police even have to show up and go, we're sorry. The chief of police shows up, hands me a stack of things going, Yeah, I'm really sorry. Just hand these, but don't give them to anybody else, just to me. Okay? Then he wants me not to complain about his officers who are pulling us over, asking us our names, what we make for a living, all this crud. Okay? All FOIA recognized. This is happening in your state. And these are after facts that are happening after we reported to the Attorney General. So we're being retaliated for making reports. And you're telling us, and we're documenting this, no, I can't do anything for you. Actually, by state law, you're required to look into the sexual assault. You were required. You've been told now. So you can't just pass this off to somebody else and say, well, it's not my problem anymore because you're over frustrated with how much stuff I've told you. The truth and the fact is the documentation is there. The court will notice that you did not observe a woman and a man telling their children or minors are being harassed in Illinois State. No, let me talk. Let me finish, ma'am.
No, hold on.
No, ma'am.
I'm going to stop you for a second because I didn't say that I wasn't.
Yes, you did. You said you're not going to open a case. So what I'm telling you...
Not up to me.
Okay, but you're a master sergeant. You are a master sergeant being told of massive felony endangerment of minors right now. Do you know CPS came out and cleared us of any charges because they keep calling and making false... There's a conspiracy of collusion going on there. And you do, and they keep saying to tell it to state police. You're one of the people they want us to complain to, and you're first calling, you're telling me I can't really. So fine, but I'm at least documenting that we have talked now. Okay, we have told, and you're refusing to open a case. That's fine.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all.
And I'm not trying to frustrate you, man, but do you see the frustration in my family and how we're scared? You understand?
I do understand.
Okay.
I understand that if I were in the same situation, I can...
But you wouldn't be, because you enjoy privilege here as a police officer. We don't. We're out-of-towners who don't even know these people coming at us. Just the other day, a gentleman shows up at my door demanding $20,000 for no reason. Don't even know him because he thinks we're rich. Tuscaloosa PD don't arrest him. He's seen by 12 Douglas County sheriffs doing this. One sheriff has to walk across the street to intervene and hold him for Tuscaloosa PD. They still don't arrest the man? I mean, this is getting out of control out here. Look into me, man. Look into our names. Look into this crap. A police officer comes out to do an investigation for us because of the virus and then pulls a criminal background check on me and gives the information to the people who are reporting about child voyeurism and then gives it to their lawyer. I have the FOIA. And then lies and says that I have three multiple charges of drugs. This, all lies. I have false reporting for an accident I did. Look this up. My nephew, Christian Machowski, was murdered by the Kent police on August 28th. I covered for him in December of 2015 when he was driving my car and crashed it. I said I was driving it. I have no problem admitting my criminal past. I've had one. It's 15 years old. I did my crime. I did my time. Everything's been good since then. But because of that, apparently, I can't get justice. And it's shown in the police reports. Your own Piatt County sheriffs are stating, because of my police report, I must be not credible. For 15 years ago with 2 kids, and I can't even get you guys. And they're sending the pictures of these people taking pictures of my kids in court documents. I mean, you got to tell me this is not possible. The Illinois State can't get involved and look into this. Maybe not open a case charges, but get involved and look into it, investigate.
We will look into it.
No, more than look into it. You got a city engineer, Alex Nagy, on doc.
Larry, you need to stop for a second. You need to stop and take a breath because I just got this information today.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, we are overwhelmed. So hear me out. Hear me out too. Then I'm overwhelmed, and I'll accept that. Okay, so I'll calm down. I'm massively overwhelmed. Look at the psychological situation to my family. So I'll agree, but I don't want you. Please, ma'am, I accept your terms, and I'll calm down.
Okay.
But don't try to control my narrative because you haven't lived my life. But I will calm down.
I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to answer a question that Tara had asked me. She said something about a direct email.
Okay.
But
Or a phone number.
I didn't get a chance to hear the remainder of her question.
She's going to talk to you now.
Okay.
You don't want to talk to me.
Okay.
People don't like me. They don't like me.
I don't want to make it any worse. I want to help any way that I can help. I just can't. I can't promise you. I don't want to make any false promises for you. I'm trying to help if I can help. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm thank you and I appreciate your help. My husband, he's here to defend our family, and he has, we have a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts, and there's harassment coming from every single side, and our hands are literally tied, and so of course we're trying to take the legal route so we can bring some justice to all this harassment that's going on in our family.
Yes, I understand. I understand this is probably very scary and very stressful, and I do not wish to be in your shoes. I do not wish this upon anyone. I want to help if I can.
That you do. Ask her scenarios. Just ask her.
But Tara, what were you asking me though? I didn't get a chance to.
Stop doing that.
Email.
See, I need to ask. Hold on one second. I need to ask a quick question though too. So how do I frame this?
You have no authority over the cops here in Pike County.
So do you have any authority over like Pike County Sheriff's Office
Intervening.
and intervening and their
That's where the Attorney General's office would step in, because they investigate, like if there's a civil rights issue against a law enforcement agency, the Attorney General's office would investigate that.
Okay, well, let me just get information from you then. Do you have a more public, or not a public, less public, do you have a more direct line to Kwame, to the AG's office, so I can get directly, do you have his personal phone number? Because that would really cut a lot of red tape.
I do not. I do not. They wouldn't give me that even. I wish, but that would solve a lot of miscommunication if we could go direct with them. We actually have to do the file a complaint form online. Is that what you had already tried?
Yes, I did the online portal and also sent emails. I've exhausted every extent. We've even gotten a hold of our state representatives on a local level.
You all are denying it.
And they can't really do anything but let it be known publicly what's going on. And I mean, we're already going to we're already involving local news channels because this is bigger than us. I've never been a social media person, and this isn't exactly how I want to make my first stamps on social media. But this, again, we become cornered Karens, and what's happening to my family. Like, I lived through Seattle's CHOP zone. You have to know what that was. It was national news lines back in 2020. I literally saw people dying on the street. My husband, the police officers there actually gave my husband an award because of what he did to help them in the situation when the entire police station literally got its doors shut and fenced in. So trust me when I know what police trying to do their job looks like, and I have never been harassed so much, lied about, stalked, slandered more than I in my entire life that I have in little tiny rural Illinois.
Restraining order denied.
I got a restraining order denied from the neighbors because of my safety, and I was told by the PS. I was told by Pike County to go get that restraining order, and by Deputy Norris, and days later it gets rejected.
And he's arresting you.
And then days later, he's the one arresting me, and his partner is sexually harassing me while he watches.
City engineer.
And this is because the wife of the city engineer, who is our direct neighbor across the street, called 911 on me, who has already made in previous 911 statements that we're not 10 at least. Before that.
Stop, you guys. We're on the phone.
At least 10 before that, saying that we're not on speaking terms. You're scared of us. Well, our very first instance with them is that they were scared of us, but yet they came to our property at night while I was breastfeeding with a bear mace in their hand, inches from our back door, fogging up the side door, 10 minutes, not even making their presence noted. So this has been going on for years.
And then they call the police. Everyone's been doing this. Then calls the police to get ahead of it and say, we did something. But yet, if you look, we've never been charged. And it's always our dogs. They're trying to keep our dogs, our fence, and our cameras down so they could have been hurting us. You need a detective to look into it. Even if you're going to open it, you can refer it to somebody, having a special investigator go, take these guys serious, you guys.
Yeah,
Let's
we
at least
need someone's full
You could be
attention.
saving our lives right now, for real.
I'm not joking because
we have 2 kids, man.
We left our one property. We fled Pike County because we can't call on anyone there. I can't be safe there.
Police stalking us, running our license plates. Tell them about this.
I am.
Have you moved?
Yes, we have. We're telling you where we're at. Sorry, sir. I'm sorry, guys.
We had to get to a safe house, but unfortunately,
I'm hoping that she's kind of help us. I'm excited. Think she might, but I know
we've done that before. Don't get your hopes up.
I know.
Yes, we had to flee Pike County.
Okay.
For fear.
We're trying to, but we've been financially broken.
Hey, Tara.
I am.
We've been put on snap because of these people. Gosh, man.
Hey, Tara.
Yes.
I do have a direct contact for one of the regional offices for the Attorney General's office if you would want to try that.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
It's based out of Urbana. 217-278-3366.
Okay. 217.
278-3366.
Okay, and that's the Urbana.
That's the Attorney General based out of Urbana.
Okay.
They got me because I get too excited because this has been 3 years of promotion. We haven't been.
Well,
that's how they got me, and so everyone's made it look.
Well,
like
here's
I'm
the
crazy.
thing: is we have a pile of papers about a mile long, tracking everything, proving everything that we have. The slanderous words that these people use who do not know us, hostile, aggressive,
All tied to Jewish holidays.
And all of these harassments, attacks, vehicular hit and runs, not only on my husband, myself, and my toddler child,
Easter Saturday.
are all coordinating with our Jewish holidays and birthdays.
And it's too obvious. Too obvious. Any forensic analysis, which has already been done on our case, we can give you the report. It's disgusting. Any police officer would be impressed. Oh, by the way, I invented a software and they're trying to steal it. Oh, I can't tell her it, but yeah, it's already patented, so then they know about it. So Pavlov Media is involved, and that's in Pavlov's in your jurisdiction.
Have you guys attempted some civil lawsuits with them?
Oh yeah, we're in the middle. They sued us. That's why this whole thing started. They're frivolously suing us over inches of land. So now we're countersuing, but we're also filing federal lawsuits now and state on every individual. So we have 67 people involved, county township, and individuals involved. If you look at her complaint with the OSF, ma'am, Liz Masters is an ER registered nurse on our neighborhood. We didn't know this, and once we started doing homework, we found out all these things tied to each other. This is beyond collusion, and Illinois State needs to get involved because you have some big players. Mike O. Lentz, Mark Cypress. These are big names, big billionaire pockets who are doing some bad stuff to this family because I whistleblowed and caught them voyeurizing employees for 5 years. Plus, they have major illegal stuff going on in that company, embezzlement. I mean, I was witness to it. And no one wanted to hear me. So I just shut my mouth and left it alone.
Did you file that with Champaign-Urbana?
I tried to, and I got pulled over by one of your cops. A black officer pulled me over on a frivolous, and you can look up the FOIA. And then the next day, you can check his GPS. He was sitting out front of my work with my wife and kids. We all watched it, and we didn't know why. It scared the crap out of us, so we never made a cut. Since we've been in Illinois, we have been tormented to not call police, because when we do, we're either called we're crazy, unstable, liars, discredited. So there's an actual game of collusion going on here that you're now witness to. And I'm not saying you have any part of it, okay? Do not get me wrong, and I am calming down, because the more I realize that if I talk to you calm, maybe you'll respect me and hear me more better, because I understand what they've done to me, because two of these people are doctors in this collusion in my neighborhood, plus 2 more doctors, okay? The going thing is we're crazy, we're unstable. It's a land grab. Look at the real estate transaction that started. You do have jurisdiction over that. That was criminal. It was complete criminal wire fraud, coercion, and I even looked up the statutes. Illinois State does have jurisdiction over it and can refer it. So you actually could open a case right now and then do prosecutorial reference to the actual real state attorney's office. Because J.B. Pritzker went out on TV and told people to come attack Republicans, and that day, look at the day after Donald Trump's election. Now, I'm not supporting anyone, but look, 2 days later, Tara's arrested by cops because Renee Nagy. I mean, this is too much. There's too many points of collusion and narratives that are showing up that there's a pattern here. And
I do see the FOIA redactions was a big thing too, that they...
Massively, that's illegal. Sarah Perry can only do that unless I'm under investigation or it's Homeland Security. Why would she redact that much stuff?
Did you know you could file a...
We did. We're denied. We've been denied. Do you know that do you know that Sarah Perry purposely tried to just separate my family? We don't know why they have it out for my wife, but I think it has something to do with A.J. Hufford. Look him up. He was a chief, a tribal judge, a local celebrity. He gave Ronald Reagan, who was the only ever human being to ever give a sitting president a live gun with ammunition. He was a gun expert. Cops are jealous. I don't know why. All the cops were like trying to brag about it, because I love cops where I come from. I have great relationships with them. Now here, they all hate me. They hate me. I have videos of your own Champaign cops where I'm helping an accident. You should see how they're talking and staring. My wife and I want to know, and I never ask you, is there something on my profile on her name that just makes every cop not listen to us, help us? Because when we moved to Piatt County, we were run off the road. We have video of this. By a box truck. We have a video. The car's still here. You can have them come out and do forensic analysis. Ran us and them kids off the road. We took pictures, got them, even got the person and called Piatt County. The first incident, Deputy Alexander shows up, tells us, did you get it on camera? We're like, well, no, because it was an incident. Who was recording? Who does that? I mean, setting it up. Oh, it's not on camera. It's not so reliable. Incident starts from that day on in Piatt County. We didn't know our neighbors had been calling 911 on us, telling people that we were cutting off chicken heads or raccoon heads, and that we were thieves because we had a blocked mailbox and video cameras. After they assaulted my wife with a weapon, and we have this on video camera, them admitting it, and the police body camera. He's telling us now, well, we're not going to do anything about it. You have to understand, we have body cam video of their own BWC, where there's a straight up violating the law. That sheriff out there is running it like it's backtown stuff going on, man. Really bad. And I don't know if Pike County Board knows a lot of this, because I don't know who Pike County is. I don't even know what White Heath is. Okay, I don't understand your jurisdictions out here. We're out of towners. And so we thought that maybe somebody in some good grace might step up and do some common heart humanness and say, you know what, if we continue this behavior, it's going to get bad for the rest of us, because someday it could be one of us or our relatives. So let's do the right thing, because that's actually the law anyway. I didn't think that I'd have to plead pride, and almost to the end of where we might have to be investigating a murder of a family of 4 because cops are trying to kill us, and they really are. But you won't. I'm not saying you, but because of the way you are connected, you can avoid it. And of course, what law enforcement wants to hurt another law enforcement? I get it. I have friends. I get it. So we've hidden this because we did not want to cause political trouble in our community, because we were trying to make roots here. But now we're known. We're not welcome at all. And you have us on video telling cops, animal control, that we're just trying to. You should see our property with doors we were working on, and then they shut us down after they ran me over,
ran our workers off,
ran our workers off, made us 2 houses into Stolen here, and depleted our funds on purpose. Knew we couldn't pay. And look at this, the filings. We can't pay our taxes right now in Riverbend because of all of this. We're on SNAP. Pavlov fired me for whistleblowing. No one will hire me out here because of this. Okay, trust me, I've got records of me trying to get jobs. Okay, and run my own business. This has been a plotted attack against this family. We don't know. And it goes all the way back to protective services and her mom. I mean, this is deep, man. Something really bad is going on. And we're not lawyers, we're not detectives, but yet we're being forced to have to uncover this real civil, all this crime going on. And at the end of the day, when I do file it, it's going to make you all look stupid, because I'm going to solve this thing. I'm telling you. With or without your help, I have the documentation. And eventually there's other people who are starting to fall out. Like if some lawyer just showed up because he wants to represent me on Bradford hit me. No one would help me with that in the beginning. No one would even talk to me. I'm talking High-Tech, Shapiro, all of them, civil rights lawyers. What I'm telling you, you know we have a case, but no one wanted to help us. That showed collusion of the lawyers all working together through Sarah Perry. Okay? If an investigator does, I'm filing complaints to the ARDC right now. And when you were calling me, I'm in the middle. I can't even read you, Amy Rupier, who's sending letters saying that the police are going to come onto my property without a court order already. It's collusion of court using court services. Yes, you do have the right to get involved in that. She's criminally stating things, calling me names, and the cease and desist to find out it wasn't even filed in the court, and she got sheriffs 30 times trying to serve that to me. The sheriff should have told her, you're getting a server, it's not civil rights violation. But they have no problem doing it. As we speak right now, they're trying to serve us a no trespassing for Bradford Craig, the man who assaulted me a year ago. And for what reason? Out of nowhere.
We haven't been home for 3 months.
We haven't been home for 3 months. And he's at the end of the lane, so we have to drive by.
But he shows up 3 days after Sheriff Fogelson makes a presence on our property on 519.
And you guys are going to, it'll make your case. You're going to become famous from this. I'm not joking. Help us out. There's no give and give here. Like, you know what I mean? Pro quit mo here. Because just do your part. Send a true couple detective cars out there. Look on my property. Call me. I'll give you permission to be on there. No warrant, nothing. Scour the place. You'll look at they've broken into our house. They've broken our house down. Look at it. They have a detective out there. He's like, yeah, he's like, here's a big one for you. Why would the attorney Pavlov, who I reported this, quit the next day after I reported this? Why would he quit? Okay, that the spoiler thing had been going on. Oh, by the way, the owner has 8 non-disclosures for sexual assault and harassment on women already. I started finding all stuff while I was working. They were stealing $500,000 equipment and using it to run other businesses. I mean, this whole thing in Illinois has been corrupt from day one when I got here. I just happen to be very observant. But I'm starting to leave my mouth shut. And at Pavlov, I realized it was a bad situation, very bad. I'm not even getting into that, but there was real illegal stuff. And it started from my family, the harassment from that day on. Okay, we've been followed. Look, you Monticello police on FOIA calling me back because of some weird phone call that came in from my pocket dial when a man was following me on 4/4/2024. Followed me from my work to Meyer. It's all, you didn't even ask Meyer for the video. I asked him in the middle of the store, what are you doing? I kept asking, why are you following me? Didn't have a card, didn't have a basket. The store themselves started acting weird because one of the register ladies there, who was always nice to me, started acting weird. When I asked her, do you know this man? It's all on their camera. We're actually for the FOIA for it.
And Meyer states that they acted like you didn't even work for Pavlov.
Yeah, Meyer states, was Meyer or, yeah, she wants to end me now. She doesn't want to hear anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm still here, Larry.
I know, but you're going, okay. But here's the thing. I also am a behavioral profiler and trained in human behavior. So when you talk, I also pick things up, and I've also been cornered to learn these things so I can protect myself. Okay, here's the thing. I've actually been a victim all my life, and I'm not that kind of victim. I'm real running, but people have done things to me, and they just get away with it. all my life, if you go all the way back to Bellevue, they put drug charges on me they had to remove that I never even knew I had. I didn't find out until I got a report done for a background check for my mortgage company that this was on there, and I had to go to them, and they're like, oh, we're sorry. I had federal police forwarding tickets on me. I don't get cops in trouble for what they do. So you need to understand that. For me telling you guys and trying to activate, you'll see a record history of cops doing bad stuff to me, getting away with it. Come on, don't act like it doesn't happen. It's part of life, I get it. It wasn't so detrimental that I had to try like today. But I'm saying today, this is so bad that I'm willing to make sure every one of them go to jail. What we've done, is beyond me any more city. This is bad. And what's going on is we continue up until this day. Why wouldn't the sheriff's department knowingly know that there's an active investigation now, or we're trying to, against Lane Cobb, keep doing all this stuff? Why would we try to cover up for it, not giving to it, sending officers out to our house after the fact to run all the license plates on our vehicles that are sitting on our property without warrants? On camera with other officers for no reason, pretending to come out and get a signature for a FOIA. And we're like, we could have just been told that, oh, well, we have recorded phone calls where he's lying. I have them. I have them all. So this is really big, and you do need to take this to the top of your state. The commissioner said we need to get involved and send someone in so we can refer this. Because you have a bad cop who might do something really bad. Now that I've told you, if something happens the next couple of days, weeks, whatever, these guys, you're also going to be known to this. And it didn't happen like family. Now you know we're starting investigating. And we're leaving you guys a private file of all this stuff for actual investigators if something happens to my family. To start piecing all this together.
How did she finally get this information?
At the end of the day, life is life. We love the Lord. You know, you're going to come kill us, come kill us. But at least at the end of the day, you kill us because we know we did right. We've done nothing immorally wrong. We've never hurt anyone. They never been charged with anything. They're always trying to come up with charges if they can't. How can a family live like this, man? How can any humans go through life like this when you have 7 out of 11, 10 people trying to attack you when you live next to you? The work that you had because you're out-of-state. Oh, it's a blow. The whole HR, everyone hurt you. Oh, and I have witnesses from bad law people signing who are literally, even managers saying what happened and what happened to me. So I'm not making this up. I can show you video of the bathroom, my wife, everything. Everything. I have everything I'm telling you. I'm not just telling you. I have evidence and backup of it. I have video claims, everything. The day that Alexander told my wife what he ran off, look at the corrupted file of the census when they searched us up. Do you know that in the jail in Monticello, they made her pull her pants down in front of the same officer who sexually assaulted, but they won't produce that video? And she had no one. My wife was arrested as a breastfeeding mother that day, taken out of our car, not from our home, out of a park, because the neighbors were spying on her. And they admit to recording my wife who's yelling for 911, but what she was doing was yelling about how the cops won't help us. And she was mocking, going, oh, go 911. They're spying on us. Even the letters from the lawyer who submitted in a trial of the lawsuit is admitting to federal lawyers. And you have a right to step in since I literally service documents, knowing they read it and didn't do anything about it. You do have a right. There's not just Attorney General anymore. You have police powers. He has prosecutorial powers. I'm learning, you guys. You are forcing our family to learn our rights, and we really know them now. And I can recite the laws, the code that you're all violating. Even you, but you saying we're not going to open an investigation. You should be telling me we are going to. You could be saying I can't guarantee it, but we will open an investigation.
Office,
Yeah.
or for the sheriff in particular,
Sure.
or for Sarah Berry.
Yeah.
We actually have, the state police has a special investigating unit. I told Sarah about briefly earlier when I first talked to her.
Well, that's what we need to involve. We need to
Public
involve them
integrity.
immediately. And we're also petitioning for protection right now. We were hoping you guys, because we never had it from the Illinois State Police.
Let her tell you about it because you might not like it.
Let
her tell you about it.
You don't feel that you do have a problem with state police because this is the first state police is hearing about any of this. And like I said,
How? That's not possible. We've actually reached out to you, ma'am.
Well,
We've actually online.
I'm
She
wondering-
and Champagne and Urbana both through we wrote long, detailed because we knew we needed to document rain, sexual assault, shame. This stuff's documented. No
Can I
one of
ask
them
her-
reported this
Okay.
stuff to you guys.
well,
Think
I
about.
might have misspoke, Larry. This is the first my office has heard of
Okay.
it.
Gotcha.
Can I ask you, how are you hearing about this today? What form? What?
It was forwarded through an email.
Okay.
Through, I believe I think it was you, Tara, that emailed. Let me
Well,
see.
they've been sending a update.
I need to know what she's saying. I need to know what went through.
Can you hear me, Tara?
Yeah, I can.
I'm trying to find the original. It's an email thread that I'm looking at right now, but it looks like you had sent this to Barb Frobish.
Oh.
Oh, who's that?